The support that has been provided by the Cellcast team is incredibly responsive to any requests that I've made over the time we've used it. Big Fork Theatre are the only dedicated improv comedy theatre in Brisbane, and we run a venue 4 days a week, and the rest of the week we provide training in improvised comedy for the people of Brisbane and Queensland. We've been using Cellcast since the beginning of 2023. Yeah, we've been using it for just coming up to 3 months. I think it was ease of use, and the pricing structure was simple to understand. Our key use for Cellcast is to communicate with our cast members in the lead up to the shows that they're appearing in. So we send a text message to all the cast members at the beginning of the week as a reminder that they are in a show the coming weekend. It's for communication, mostly proactive communication, but sometimes we use it reactively if we have any issues that may occur in the theatre, like a power cut or something similar. Our key objectives for putting an SMS provider in place was to allow us to ensure that communications that we wanted to get to our community members actually reached them. With emails and messenger groups and other communication methods, we found it sometimes difficult to ensure that people actually kept up to date with what was happening. But clearly with smartphones and cell phone use, it's far easier for us to get the necessary communications to our members quickly. Well, so far we've streamlined our process on delivering communication to our community and members, and that was another one of the key goals to implement an SMS provider, is to allow us to streamline how we actually communicate, and we've achieved that, and we've also been able to achieve the outcome where people are getting the messages that we're sending them. So we are we're getting much better feedback from our members saying that they like the way that we're communicating with them now. The service that Cellcast has provided has been stable, and the support that has been provided by the Cellcast team is incredibly responsive to any requests that I've made over the time we've used it. The other thing that I think is important is it's easy to use. So it's very simple to set up campaigns and also ad hoc SMS messages when required. Anecdotally, we have absolutely got positive feedback from everybody that we communicate with, and we're ensuring that people who are cast in comedy shows are alerted to the fact that they're in them and they're not missing out on their opportunity to perform. SMS is clearly one of the best channels to use given how ubiquitous cell phones are. It's also a much easier way to ensure that the communications that you want to get out there are getting there. I'd absolutely recommend getting on board delivering comms through a SMS gateway rather than the traditional emails or social media posts. As a recipient of SMS messages from companies and providers, I find it a convenient way to interact with those businesses that I need to interact with. And equally, I've found it incredibly easy to produce bulk targeted SMS messages to the people that we need to communicate with, and it's been incredibly successful. Absolutely, we'll continue working with Cellcast